Welcome to Kung Fu Havoc number 2. So, the first black character that I was ever exposed to was the X-Man Storm. Now, I know technically she's from Egypt, which is Africa, but she was the first black character that I was exposed to as a child. Her real name is Ororo Monroe, and I thought I'd give you guys my take on Storm. So, if you don't know Storm's history, or let me rephrase that, if you don't know Storm's history before the year 2010, then I'm going to give you a tiny video about that, and that's it, which is what we're talking about right now. So, if you go far enough back to X-Men or X-Men Classics, then you know that Storm was found by Charles Xavier because I think she tried to steal his watch. He managed to wind up taking the young lady home. And I don't know what Xavier's deal with being obsessed with young women from foreign countries or whatever, but he has done this at least once, which would be Storm. And now he already had a young lady at home, which would be Jean, which is how Jean and Storm kind of knew each other before Storm became an X-Man. It's not said, it's just suggested, because if you read the Inferno Saga, there is a part where Storm and Jean embrace and they hug each other, and she said, "It's been a long time since I held my best friend," or some bullshit like that. But anyway, so Storm was also under the possession of the Shadow King at the time, which is exactly why Xavier took Storm home, because he could monitor her there, and he also could battle the Shadow King to make sure that the Shadow King gets the fuck out of her body. Alright? So, as I continue to read X-Men, I'm going to throw this in there because I just learned something else that really pissed me off and hurt my feelings. So, apparently, her relationship with Forge has been retconned so that they were not together for as long as they were in the 80s, and that she's first person that she's ever been with was Black Panther. Irrelevant, yes, but we're not doing Black Panther, we're doing Storm. I just want to throw that in there because I learned that in a trivia game tonight with Comics Dad, the Comic Detective, and King Lion. If y'all don't know who they are, go follow Marvel Geek. He can give you the skinny on those three dudes. Anyway, so Storm, from Egyptian, from Cairo, Egypt, was the first black X-Men that I ever met. Not literally met, but, you know, that I ever read about. And she had an interesting background, and her ability to control weather and lightning and all that stuff was fascinating. And to a 7-year-old kid, it's like, okay, cool. She was like one of the coolest female X-Men. She was never my favorite. Don't shit on me, but she was never ever my favorite. She was never my favorite. But she was the first black superhero that I was exposed to. And the second black superhero that I was exposed to, technically you can't really consider if he was black because he was Brazilian, and that would be Sunspot. But as far as the X-Men, she was the first black superhero that was an X-Man that I recall. So, again, as I said in video 1, if you guys want me to do this superhero thing for the month of February, I need to know. I'm still going to post Mass Effect videos, but I want to focus on Black History Month, and I want to focus on black superheroes. So that being said, I will get in this box of comics and look for black superheroes that I like. I just need you guys to give me the confirmation of, yes, Echo, we want you to do black superheroes. It's only 28 days, so either you make the decision for me or I make a decision myself. But like it or not, I very well may be doing this. So thank you guys for watching. I can't guarantee you how many days or how many times, but I can guarantee that I plan on doing this shit. So that being said, I'm Echo Fang Grey Wolf. Be seeing you.